Hello everybody, my name is TricksterShadow, and today we have some pretty good news about VHS. So, if you guys don't know, VHS has been down for about 2 months, a little over 2 months in maintenance mode. They initially got taken down because somebody started DDoSing their servers, and so they took them down to try to fix the DDoSing issue. And then they decided to keep the game in maintenance mode in order to fix a bunch of issues and do a complete security pass over the entire game, trying to fix any problems that could become bigger problems in the future, and just trying to future-proof their game all around. Now, they illustrated a few weeks back and talked about the phases that they were going through in order to get through this security pass. And they said the first phase was like identifying all the problems. Second phase, which is what they've been in for the most part of these past 2 months, was pretty much like fixing the issues, or like looking at the issue, creating a fix for it, testing the fix and seeing if it works, and just keep on doing that until they get a working model for whatever they're fixing. And then the third phase, which is their final phase, is their lockdown phase. And their lockdown phase, as far as I understand it, I'm not a technical person, but as far as I understand it, it looks like they're going through all of the fixes that they made and making sure that they all work one by one. And if they all work, great. If one of them doesn't work as well as they had initially tested, then they'll do some fixes for that. And yeah, that's essentially what's going on. And then after the lockdown phase is done, then it's pretty reasonable to assume that VHS will be back up in its closed beta form. They have indicated that it's going to come back in closed beta. It's not going to come back in early access. But if I had to guess, and of course this is me guessing, so expect to be disappointed because I'm not the devs, and so what I say isn't necessarily what goes. But I would guess that even after they go into closed beta, when they come back, the time between closed beta reopening and early access starting probably isn't going to be too long, because they have indicated that a lot of the devs have kept on working on the things that they've been working on in terms of like gameplay and maps and everything, and that only a portion of their team has been working on the security fixes. And so they've still been going through with development. It's just they haven't been able to like test things like the social system or the currency system, and so they still got to test stuff like that. They got to make sure people can buy things in the game. They got to make sure that the friend requests and everything still works. And then after that is all good, I imagine we'll transition to early access, as well as any other things that they may want to test. But let's get into the update that we got today. So we got an update today. As of this time of this recording, this update came about like an hour and a half ago. So this is an update that was on the official VHS Discord. It is from the community manager, Sam, who's a very lovely person, if you guys don't know her. So Sam says, "Hey all, I realize we gave an update only a few days ago." And pretty much the update they gave a few days ago didn't really say much. It was pretty much an update that was like, hey, there's not much news. But here's another update. I realize we only gave an update, or we gave an update only a few days ago, but we have some progress and we're super excited to share it with you. Wait a second, Sam, are you telling us that we're in lockdown? Yes. We finally hit the elusive lockdown phase. What does this mean exactly? We're buckling down to comb through every aspect of VHS so we can test stability and functionality before delivering the update to you. Which is exactly what I was saying. They're just going through everything, make sure everything is working. And they're saying VHS has been down a long time. Will VHS go into maintenance mode for months again if something else happens in the future? And the response, definitely not. What makes right now different is that we're still in beta. Once we launch into early access, taking the game down for extended maintenance is something that we will work to prevent at all costs. This is why we have put so much time and work implementing safeguards now. This way we can maintain a healthy and thriving live ops experience for our players in the long term. So pretty much they would rather take the game down for 2 months right now, so that in the future, for the months and years to come of VHS lifespan, they won't have to do it again, which is pretty smart in my opinion. It sucks, but it was needed. Does this mean VHS will be back Spoon? Spoon is a bit of a meme within VHS. In order to set expectations, we want to let players know that while lockdown is our shortest phase, this will take longer than usual. This is a big update, and we want to really hammer away at this build to make sure it's the best possible shape for VHS's return. We are so excited to show you what we've been working on, and we are legit counting down the days until we can. One of the larger changes we've made are removing our launcher and migrating to Steam. Once the beta returns, I keep on reading EA. Once the beta returns, VHS will be available for our current beta key holders via key redemption on Steam. It's a massive step for preparation into our launch of early access. How will this work? if you have a VHS account created, we will be distributing Steam keys to current key holders via email attached to your account. We'll have more information soon. In the meantime, please ensure your primary contact email is attached to your account on the VHS website. Final notes, feel free to ask any questions in Hangout. Our mods will not have all the answers, but they will be passing along community questions for us to review and provide answers in the future update. So, that last part is really big. They are no longer going to be using their own launcher. It looks like they're only going to be using Steam and Epic Games for early access and beyond. I could be wrong, but at the very least, for the beta testing, for the closed beta, they're going to be doing closed beta through Steam. So that is huge. If you already have a key, go make sure on the VHS website your primary account email is set to the email that you want to be notified on, so that you can get the Steam key and be able to access it through Steam. Otherwise, you won't be able to access it at all because you won't be able to access it through the launcher anymore. And yeah, this is pretty exciting. If I had to guess, and again, prepare to be disappointed because I don't have all the answers, I would guess we're probably going to be expecting like a 2 to 3 week wait. I think on the longer side, maybe a month, but I think a month is kind of stretching it. Of course, my predictions haven't always been the best, but I don't think this will last a month. I think this will last a couple weeks, a few weeks, but it won't be like the 2-month experience that we've been having, because they've already made a lot of the fixes. They've already worked on a lot of the things. This is just them making sure everything is working. And of course, they're probably going to encounter a few things that aren't working in the way that they thought was supposed to be working, and that'll slow them down a little bit. But I don't think we're going to be seeing like 2 to 3 months wait time. I think we'll be able to see this like pretty much like just as summer starting or a little bit before summer. And yeah, I'm really happy. I would love to hear what you guys think. I'd love to hear if you guys are excited about this, if you guys are anxiously waiting for VHS to return, if you're going to be playing in the closed beta, if you have a key, are you going to come back? Do you not have a key yet? Love to hear anything and everything in between, and I will see you guys in the next video in case we have any other updates, and hopefully VHS comes back soon, because I'm really missing making content for VHS, because I really don't like making content for DVD. But anyways, have a good rest of your day, guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.